Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Happy Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
Good game on the play. 2nd and 10.
Got the Rangers, got the Rangers.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That caught Tony Pollard. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Rig alert, rig alert. Check, 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 check. Check, street, hurt, hurt. Ready, ready.
They're going to go. It's Ward. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down for Houston.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Titans' 19-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here we go. Now Mixon. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, right.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Here we go. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Pushed out to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short. You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Tim Radike now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
On play action. Stroud. Push this one downfield. Looking for Schultz. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And that will lead to a second down. Give running right. It is Mixon. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
18. What's that?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's the rookie third-round pick, Jalen Noel. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big-time play for Houston. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now it is first and goal. Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 14-7 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment.
Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Okay, ready? 19 right. Let's go.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 8. At the 30.
To throw is Ward. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
First and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Let's go. Ready.
Pistol give to Pollard. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Check, go.
Again, it's Pollard. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
60 Bison. Ready.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. A gain of 11 on that run. First down for Tennessee.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the give, it's Pollard. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12. At the Texans,
Pollard.
15-yard line.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up.
Ready. 18, run.
Throwing is Ward.